Folks, this is Iryna Zarutska. Show her. She was 23 years old. We're saying her name. We're going to show her image. We will tell her story, and we won't stop doing so until something changes. Iryna Zarutska was a Ukrainian war refugee. She fled danger for safety in America. Irina did nothing but board a train and sit quietly as a passenger. Iryna Zarutska was brutally murdered, stabbed to death by a criminal who should never have been out on the streets. And Irina's story has been ignored by the mainstream media, the general media, the legacy media. But she won't have died in vain. We will make sure of it right here. 5 years ago, then former vice president and presidential candidate Joe Biden gave a eulogy for George Floyd, the criminal. He spoke about Floyd for about 5 minutes like he was the second coming of Jesus Christ, Biden did. 5 minutes. Here's a very small but nauseating sample.
To George's children and grandchild, I know you miss your dad and your granddad. Little Gianna, as I said to you when I saw you yesterday, you're so brave. Daddy's looking down. He's so proud of you. Why in this nation do too many Black Americans wake up knowing that they could lose their life in the course of just living their life?
So brave, George. You're so brave. For 5 minutes, he talked about Floyd like that, like he was some sort of saint. For months, there were protests and riots in the streets, murals painted in his honor. He got golden caskets and months of riots to boot. They just love to exalt criminals, don't those Democrats? Where are the kneeling Democrats now for Irina? Every single politician should be on the steps of the Capitol today demanding answers and change, but you won't see a single Democrat. They're so quick to call out and call for a total ban on guns when guns are involved. Why aren't they coming out against knives or putting violent criminals back on the street? Come out against those. Those are just as important, aren't they? A young Ukrainian girl flees to America away from a war the left insists on funding and continuing, by the way. Randomly and for no reason, a lunatic, a man, stabs her in the neck just for sitting in front of him, and he kills her. And the media outlets are silent. Democrats are silent. Let that sink in for a minute. The only way this story was spread was mainly on X, on Twitter. And get this, the mayor of Charlotte actually thanked the media for not reporting on it, saying that it's out of respect for the victim. But what is really, it's out of respect for the Democrat agenda. That's what it was really about. This is a political nightmare for them. They want it squashed and forgotten. That's the control the left has over the media, and they happily comply, the media does. You think that's mind-blowing? Well, brace yourself for this. Someone started a GoFundMe page for that animal. We had to check to see if it was actually real, and it was. And people actually donated to it before it was finally taken down after a complete uproar. What's wrong with this country? We are not okay. This is not okay. If you're a left-wing spin doctor, this is the worst-case scenario. A savage, unprovoked murder with zero room for debate, all captured on video. A thug, black perp with 14 prior convictions, led off by a magistrate, ready for this, Judge Teresa Stokes, and other judges who don't believe in prison or black crime. I'll say it again. Magistrate Judge Teresa Stokes. A young woman slaughtered because she sat in the wrong seat on a train coming home from work. It's not a fluke. This is the result of their policy, Democrat policy. And look at how the media, their media, deflects when they finally do talk about it. Ready for this? Axios says, grisly Charlotte stabbing video fuels MAGA's crime message. MAGA's crime message? MAGA's crime message? There's no message. There's one truth. There's a video. It's not up for debate. It's not a message. A woman was murdered in cold blood. And by the way, it's not MAGA's crime message. It should be America's crime message, shouldn't it, Axios? You see, they don't see this as their issue. And that tells you everything you need to know. But it gets worse. Feeling a bit defensive, Axios, clearly. What's this now? Quote, the gruesome video of the fatal knife attack on Iryna Zarutska on a light rail car in Charlotte is drawing attention from MAGA influencers seeking to elevate the issue of violent urban crime and accuse mainstream media of undercovering shocking cases. So the video that exposes the gruesome death is now an inconvenient truth to them. We got it. Can you imagine the media blaming what happened to George Floyd on the person filming what happened? You don't hate them enough. But wait, there's more. Wikipedia editors actually tried to get a page describing her murder deleted from the site. We cannot let this go. We cannot let them erase this. We're not going to let it happen. Americans should want a justice system that does not let someone with 14 mugshots free to sit behind you on a train. Think about that for a second. That could have been you, your daughter, your son, your wife, your cousin. It's the bare minimum. We're not asking for too much. Every single one of us, no matter the politics, the race, the gender, every last one of us should be outraged about the way they are hiding it on the mainstream media. Here's a list of people Democrats have given more attention to than the Ukrainian war refugee murdered by a repeat offender. Well, the Democrats love to tell us about that illegal migrant, the MS-13 gang member who beat his wife several times and trafficked children. Or the fentanyl user who has stabbed a pregnant woman in the stomach and has committed several other punishable crimes. A man who defended a New York subway train against a mentally disturbed, aggressive madman. The media silence on this murder is one of the most disgusting acts of lying by omission we've ever seen. From the people who gave you the Daniel Penny wall-to-wall negative coverage and the Black Lives Matter moral panic, we need to talk about the story until it becomes the center of national conversations so people will stop, wake up, and stop enabling this violent savagery. And the administration must use this as a pretext to go hard. This cannot be forgotten. Like so many other instances, it needs to end once and for all. Here she is, Magistrate Judge Teresa Stokes. And every single judge who let this man back out on the street has blood on their hands. Unless Magistrate Judge Teresa Stokes, right there, who released this man back on the street, is held responsible, we're not a real country. Keep that picture up. Keep that picture up for a minute. The fact that our entire system is designed to keep that animal alive while shrugging about the women he murdered says it all. Okay, this is it. Unless we can protect women and children from violence, we're not a real country. Unless this warning is taken seriously and real change happens, we're not and cannot be a real country. Leave that picture up for a second. Go find her, Teresa Stokes. Tell them the Bolling Show sent you. We'll be back 2.5 minutes.